Former unified heavyweight champion of the world Anthony Joshua was in attendance during the Dimitri Bivol and Zurdo Ramirez fight out in Dubai. He gave a few interviews where he touched on some topics relating to his boxing career, namely the collapse of the Tyson Fury fight negotiations, his hit list when he's going to make his ring return. But one thing that stood out to me during his long list of interviews was when he spoke on his complicated life outside of boxing. He feels this is having a direct impact on his performances inside the ring. He feels he needs to sort out those issues before he gets back in the ring. Let's check out what he had to say.
I ain't championing, it's just hurting a lot, yeah? So I'm in the gym rebuilding and restructuring everything that I've got to do inside and outside the ring. There's a lot that goes on outside the ring in my life, which makes my ring life complicated. So I just need to simplify a lot of stuff outside the ring, and then I can just put my full attention. I can just put my full attention in the ring, really. And once I got that done, next year I'll be ready.
You make that sound easy, but that's not, is it?
Nah, my life's complicated. Like boxing become a bit complicated for me, but everyone's just trying to make the most of this time while I'm boxing, and they're doing a good job. But it does affect my ring activity as well. So I'm just always trying to kind of push all that stuff away. It's a challenge. I'm just trying to get it out of the way this year so next year I can focus.
How exactly he's going to sort out these issues he's alluding to within the space of what, 4 months, 3 months? He's supposed to return in February, March or so. So whatever issues he's alluding to, I don't know how exactly he plans on sorting them out that quickly. I'm sure these have been issues he's been having to deal with for years now. It's not like he's just identified them now since he lost to Usyk. It's probably been long-standing issues. Hangers-on, leeches, business deals, endorsement deals, more importantly, family life, private life, all that stuff. They all play their little role in taking you off the ball and making a guy lose focus. I don't feel it's my place to advise anyone on how to deal with their family affairs or private life. Yeah, I'm not exactly going to touch on that. But in regards to the business, clearly the business aspect of his career is part of what keeps his mental space all clogged up. So he needs to get some delegation done. I'm sure he has his employed people to deal with these affairs, but he just, can't help himself getting involved. What he needs to do is focus on his boxing career, focus on sparring, focus on training, and just go back to basics. Like he said, he needs to simplify everything. Don't make things more complicated than they should be. It's a massive brand. I'm sure it's a lot to deal with, but the boxing is the bread and butter, is what got you to the point you're at. And he clearly loves boxing. He's a fighter. He clearly loves to fight. So yeah, just focus on that and wipe your hands clean of the business side of things. Get I'm sure you trust the people you've employed to deal with these things. Let them crack on with it and you focus on what you have to focus on. In other news, I actually felt this Andrew Ruiz and Deontay Wilder fight has been signed, and it's just a matter of time for them to announce it. Even before Wilder fought Helenius, I felt they'd agreed that Wilder Ruiz was the next fight, but it appears that's not the case. According to Andrew Ruiz, he feels Deontay Wilder does not want to face Tyson Fury for a 4th time. He got comprehensively outboxed the first time, scored a couple of knockdowns, but he lost that fight, but he got gifted a draw. He almost died in the ring the second time, got beat down.
Nah, you ain't knocked me out. Yo, my trainer saved you.
And blamed everything under the sun for losing the fight, apart from Fury's hands. Well, he did blame the hands, but he said Fury had an egg weight attached to his gloves and all that, but whatever. The third fight, he came back, said this one's for blood. He wants it back in blood.
This right here is retaliation. We want it back in blood, baby.
So Fury knocked him out again. So according to Andrew Ruiz, he doesn't feel Wilder wants that for the 4th time. Tyson Fury has been on the campaign talking about, everybody wants to see Wilder. See him fight Wilder. He knows that's easy money. He gets maximum credit for beating up a guy he's not very good. So Tyson Fury wants a 4th, a 5th, a 6th Wilder fight because he knows what the general public are gonna eat it up. But yeah, Deontay Wilder appears, according to Andrew Ruiz, Deontay Wilder probably doesn't want the Tyson Fury smoke anymore. Let's check out some of what Andy had to say.
For some reason, I have a gut feeling that if Wilder fights me and he wins, he's gonna have to fight Tyson Fury, and I feel he doesn't want to fight Tyson Fury. I don't think he wants the WC bout. I think he wants to fight Usyk so he could get all the other bouts that he's never had, you know. And I'm kind of aiming for the other direction, because since I had those bouts, I want the WBC bouts. So that's why I'm waiting patiently, man. I'm waiting patiently. I'm staying busy. I know I had a long layoff because of the surgeries that I had, but I'm back, baby.
It does make you wonder, because it seemed like this fight was close to be announced, because the Helenius Wilder fight was billed as the WBC semi-final eliminator. The Wilder Ruiz was supposed to be the final eliminator. So as soon as Helenius got knocked out, there were reports saying, yeah, the WBC about to order the Ruiz Wilder fight, but it's approaching about 3 weeks now, coming up to a month. So we still ain't got no fight. So yeah, according to Andrew Ruiz, he said he's got a gut feeling. You know, that's a lot of gut. He's got. So he said he's got a feeling, know that gut, that Wilder does not want the WBC title anymore. Wilder wants Usyk instead. I think that's just a pre-way of saying Wilder does not want the smoke anymore. He doesn't want it back in blood anymore. Fury can have it. Even though Deontay Wilder doesn't... I've never really seen him give Tyson Fury the credit for whooping him, but it appears he's probably at peace with the beating now. He's probably just accepted the fact that he knows he can't turn Tyson Fury over, so he's going the other direction. Let me try this Usyk thing out. I don't think it's a matter of him not winning the WBC belt anymore. He would love to have that back. He just doesn't want to fight Tyson Fury. That's the bottom line. I think Wilder would be content with just winning the WBC title again. I think he would love it. It's not a matter of, oh, I've had the WBC before, I don't want it anymore. Nah. Wilder feels like that WBC belt is his. He feels like he has a right to that belt the way he speaks. So he would definitely love to have that back. He would just rather not fight Fury, and he fancies his chances against Usyk. I don't feel he stands a chance, but he probably feels he has more of a chance of being Usyk than Tyson Fury. He probably feels he has a chance of landing that right hand on Usyk and getting him out of there, to the body, to the head, or whatever. He feels like he can cause some sort of damage on Usyk. He's tried on Tyson Fury, it didn't work out. Fury gets back up each time, so yeah, let's go try on somebody else and see how that works out. Yeah, like I said, I don't give him much of a chance against Usyk, but he clearly fancies his chances there, so good luck to him. I don't know where that shot is going to come from unless Usyk decides to give him a voluntary shot. I don't see him fighting Usyk anytime soon. The time to have that fight was probably going to be December, when Usyk was flirting with the idea of attending the Helenius fight and what have you. But seeing as they're not going to fight this year, I don't see it happening next year, because they're already discussing Fury Usyk for early next year, and then after that, I don't see, if Usyk manages to win that fight, I don't see him going straight into a Deontay Wilder fight. It's probably going to have some mandatories he has to take care of, unless he decides to drop a belt and just fights Wilder for the sake of it. I don't see that fight happening. There's just too many mandatories lined up for Usyk. He's got the WBA, he's got the Joe Joyce weighing with the WBO, and yeah, it's just too much going on with all those belts to just go ahead giving Wilder voluntaries. That's not happening. Anyways, you guys let me know what you think is going to happen with this situation here. What happens with this Wilder Ruiz situation? Are they going to fight? Do you think Ruiz is going to go another route, or is Wilder going to go ahead and just fight Ruiz? What's going to happen there? Do you see Wilder Usyk ever happening? If that fight is to take place, who takes it? Do you think Wilder can knock him out? Is Usyk going to outbox him? Can Usyk stop Wilder? I personally feel Usyk's got a shot at stopping Wilder at some point. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think. What's gonna happen? Predictions and whatnot. Leave all that in the comment section below. And as usual, subscribe if you're new around here. Notification bell, have that on to know exactly what's going on up here. Like the video if you like the video. The Twitter !UK. I'm out.